Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bottle Girl Diaries. For those of you who don't know me, I am Cindy Nansiri. Today we are going to meet with the beautiful Ariana. She was a former Las Vegas waitress and she's now moved over to Miami Nightlife and currently working at Live nightclub. Everyone, this is Ariana.
Hi guys.
How are you doing, babe?
I'm good.
Good. What have you been doing during this shutdown? You're obviously here visiting us, which I'm so excited for. So thank you for coming on today.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me. So I honestly haven't been doing too much. I came out here because Miami is completely shut down.
Right.
You can't do anything out there. I think now even the beaches and like South Beach are closed down.
Mm-hmm.
I think like up north they're open a little bit. But yeah, so I came out here to hang out at my girlfriend's house, see all my friends. They're opening up restaurants already.
Yeah.
And yeah, just having some fun. I've learned a few new things. And
So tell me, what have you been like working on, or what's a new skill that you've learned during this time?
Okay, you're gonna, I feel
Yes,
like,
girl, I want to know.
okay, this is really dorky, but I learned a few things. I learned how to cross stitch.
Okay.
I feel cool about it, but
Did you like watch a tutorial to like learn that, or?
no, I bought a cross stitch like little packet and I learned how to cross stitch. I've been reading just like a ton of books. I've, been trying to keep busy by going, I mean, you can't really do anything in Miami. So that's why I came here. We went on walks every day around the neighborhood. But even then, like you can't go, I couldn't stop anywhere. You have to have masks everywhere. I couldn't find rollerblades, which was so annoying.
I know, everything like rollerblades, bikes, even gym equipment is like sold out everywhere on Amazon.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I thought they weren't supposed to like upgrade or monopolize those markets and like increase the prices, but they definitely have. Like these things are so expensive if you do want to. Anyways, I was just so upset. So we came out here. We came to Nevada and all my homies are here and just chilling in the pool every day.
Yes, girl, we miss you.
Yes.
So let's kind of introduce yourself. I mean, where were you born and raised, and when did you start? What was your first job in nightlife?
In nightlife. Okay, so I was born on an Army base in North Carolina.
Okay, I was born in Fort Benning, Georgia, on the Army base there. So
Really?
I can relate to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
I was born in Fort Bragg. So that's in Fayetteville. Shout out to J. Cole because he's dope as fuck.
Hey.
Yeah, so I lived there until I think I went through kindergarten there, and then I moved back to Chicago to where my whole family is, and I grew up there. And then a little bit later, like when I was 18, I moved to Arizona. Mm-hmm. I was in real estate for a couple years there.
Okay, my bad, girl.
Yeah, and then I was just like, it was just so boring in Arizona. I know it's like, it's fun when people go to Scottsdale and it's like, it's completely changed. Like there's so much club life, everyone's hot and young, but it was really different when I lived there. So I just couldn't, I was just turning into an old lady and like in real estate. So my sister had moved to Vegas and we had a couple friends there. I moved there and it turned out I like had an opportunity to get an interview, and I had no idea about the nightclub industry at all. Like I was just kind of like, I'm gonna fucking kill this. I've been in the corporate industry for so long. This is stupid. Like I'm just gonna sell bottles. This is fucking child's play. So I go into my interview not nervous, not anything, just like super corporate, and I ended up getting a job at XS or its sister company Tryst.
Okay, I remember Tryst, girl. Those were the days.
Yes, it was so fun.
That was like
I love Tryst.
Tryst was the club that like when I came into town, that was the spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I remember the really pretty waterfall, but like I was always drunk, so that's all I remember is the waterfall.
I think that's everyone's experience.
Yeah.
There.
So that was your first job.
Yeah.
And then where else have you worked?
So from Tryst, they're kind of like a sister company, or they were with XS. So I would always go over to XS, and then I got laid off because Tryst closed down.
Right, I do remember that when that happened. Woo!
Mm-hmm. Girl.
Cheers to that for catching it.
Yes,
Shoot.
that's a pretty good catch. Yeah, we just got laid off. I was higher seniority at Trist, and they had like 6 spots open at XS. I remember this, I'll never fucking forget. And they decided not to keep any of us. They just closed down, tell us 2 weeks before they were closing that, you're welcome to reapply for your job. And I was really pissed off. And everybody was really pissed off. I mean, there's people that have been there for 6 years.
The tea is hot.
Yeah, girl. I was pissed. I'm still bitter about it. So anyways, we didn't get hired back. We all interviewed the next year. No one got hired back. I think maybe like 1 or 2 girls. I ended up at Diaries.
Okay, I think I remember you working at Diaries. So yeah.
Diaries was cool. Diaries was dope. It was super fun to work at. It was like super chill. Everybody was really cool. The entertainment was really fun. Like I was always excited to be there. They were fun.
Just make you feel like just more of a family and just a little bit more laid back. Yeah.
I mean, I can't say more of a family because I do feel like XS is like the ultimate family vibe.
Yeah, true.
Like I had a great time. Like I still even think about those days back at XS.
I think that's where we can find some common ground is I've also worked at Diaries. Then I did the 1 season at XS. And that's the crazy thing about this industry is when you're in a seasonal position, you never know if you're gonna get hired back. And it might not even be anything that you did. They just, I don't know. There might just be somebody else that they liked better that day. You just really never know.
It's politics, bitch.
It is, but it also kind of like is just, I think it also kind of lights a fire under your ass to always know that like this has a shelf life. And so we have to know what we're going to do next when we hang up the hills. So
for sure.
That being said,
that's cute.
I want to kind of know like what is the highest tab that you've sold in your nightlife career?
Okay, so you were actually there the day that I sold.
Oh, the Super Bowl weekend?
Yes,
okay.
Girl. It was insanity.
Pause real quick. I have never seen anything like that.
For real?
Okay, so it was like if you were in Miami for Super Bowl weekend, you were not getting in to the club unless you were with somebody with a table. Everyone and anyone was there. It was so crazy. So that was your highest tab then?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, you were working it that night. I was
like,
yes, coming out.
Oh my
bottles.
God. It was crazy. It was awesome. It was so much fun. But like the whole weekend, you're working your ass off, right? I mean, of course. But that night I had a table that's over 100K and then right next to them, and that was like 20 to 30 people. Right next to them was 20 to 30 people. They went over 40K.
Hey.
So I was like all night, I was like running fucking back and forth, trying to, they all wanted bottle shows, like presentations all night. And I literally couldn't, I remember one time, one of the tab holders was like, okay, take this water. I'm gonna put in a big order right now. Drink that, and then let's go. I'm like, okay, bitch, let's go. And I just chugged the bottle and was like, okay, we're getting this, and this. And then it was just, it was madness. It was so much fun though.
Yeah, I had so much fun that night. I don't remember a lot of it in the moment, but I do remember it was fun, you know? So
in the moment.
I know. So if you were to say like, I mean, obviously you're a very experienced waitress in Vegas and then now you've moved to Miami. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, what are some things that you like about Miami or Vegas more? Is it very different? Because to be honest with you, I worked one event in Miami, and I'm not gonna say where, but it was a pop-up event. So those are always hard because you're being pulled in to work with people that you've never worked with before. But I didn't feel like it was as organized. And
girl,
I mean, so I want to know like what the difference is working in Vegas and Miami in your opinion.
I mean, you hit it like right on the head. It's the organization is like crazy complicated and confusing, and I was really lucky to be able to move to Miami and just kind of like, I packed up my car because a situation had happened. I thought I got hired. Remember at Chaos?
Oh, girl.
Did you work at Chaos?
No, I did not.
Oh my gosh. They screwed over so many people. They had told me that I had gotten a job. So I was chilling. I didn't go to any other interviews.
Right.
I was like super happy. The year before I worked at XS again. And they didn't hire me back. So I was just kind of bitter again. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going for Chaos. They hired me on the spot, no issues. And then a month later, everybody I was talking to was like, yeah, they overhired.
Yeah.
They, they're not offering positions. They offered me like a pool, like a resort pool position, which, okay, no, not gonna happen. And so I was pissed. And so I was like, at that point, I had a friend that had moved to Miami and she loved it. And I had always wanted to move back like towards more of the beach. Like I always wanted to go to Cali, but it's too cold. The beach is really cold. Like it's not, I don't really like the LA vibe.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I'll just move to Miami. Why not? So I packed up my car, moved to Miami, didn't have really like a plan at all. And
look at you. You're at Live, girl.
I got so lucky. I hit up one of my old managers. They were able to like pull the strings and get me an interview. And they ended up like really liking me. They weren't even hiring. And I was so blessed to get this position. Like, I'm just so glad I made this decision on a whim and ended up in Miami, and I'm like super happy there. I love it.
No, girl, I'm so happy for you. I can truly see, just even on your pictures, on your Instagram, you're glowing, and you just, I felt like it was a good fit for you as well.
Thanks.
And, we can't take anything personal in this industry because it's super competitive. I mean, trust me, if there's somebody who knows about not getting hired back somewhere, it's me. And that's okay, because I always say that like, wherever you're at is where you're supposed to be. At that moment. So
I believe that too.
Yeah, so cheers to that.
Yes, babe.
Ooh, that was loud. Clickety clack.
It's a big cheers.
Okay, so speaking of, Miami, what kind of information have they given you or updates as far as like when you guys are going to open back up, or do you not even know? Because I think right now, we're going into phase 2 here in Las Vegas, and I know that our gyms are going to open, salons, they're going to open up the bar section in restaurants. What else did I see? Massage parlors, nail salons have already opened, but I think it's like maybe at half capacity. So have they given you guys any insight of, at least when some of the hotels will be open there?
So honestly, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come out here too, because I knew that they were going to open up a little bit quicker than Miami, because Miami is right next to New York, and where all the big, huge outbreaks, and it's just such a huge vacation spot. I mean, people were still going crazy, like wild, and when COVID first, I mean, remember that video of this college kid?
He's like, I don't care if I get the Rona. And I was like, well, he was all sunburnt, and I'm like, dude, you already, I was like, you already look sick. And I was like, and if you get the Rona, like, you have no chance.
He is,
none.
I mean, people are
like whatsoever.
And at that time, no one had thought that younger kids could get like, anybody. They all thought it was elderly. So that was crazy. And then it completely shut down. Like, I don't know, a couple weeks after that. Completely shut down. I mean, there was a curfew, there was masks that were necessary. People would pull people over. I mean, you get pulled over by the cops if you were out after like a certain hour or on the road. It was really intense. So again, that's another reason why I came here. And I knew everything was going to open earlier, but there has not been any like news, I guess. I feel like Florida is really slow at like conforming to what's going on. Or maybe it's because there's more of an outbreak there that it's just so, and I think the club's open in phase 3, but I just did hear the other day that Fontainebleau opened. So the hotels are opening up, but only to like guests, and it's still going to be social distancing, but there's no clubs or like anything opening.
And Liv's obviously at the Fontainebleau, so I guess we'll have to see like, how that plans out. Okay, so this is like a weird random question, and you're going to think I'm so stupid, but I have to ask it because I'm really curious.
Okay.
But are there really alligators walking the streets of Florida?
Bitch, are you serious?
Guys, I just want to know. Like, I'd be scared. No, I'm serious. Have you ever seen an alligator walk the streets of Florida? Like, come on.
No, bitch. No, I have not seen any alligators. I actually have not seen even one alligator, which I'm really sad about.
Would you be scared?
No, I'd be like that.
You'd go up and pet the alligator.
Bitch, no, I'm not saying I'd go up and pet it, but I'd be like, Florida, what's up?
Girl,
alligator.
I saw a video. I saw a video the other day of an alligator, and I was like, if that thing came near my car, I'm running over it.
Yeah,
no, I'm just
really
kidding.
Scary.
I would never. Well, I wouldn't.
I mean, you might.
No, girl, that's not nice.
They're scary though. They're creepy and scary.
Yeah.
I don't think I get too close.
Yeah, no, me neither. Okay, so I feel like dating in Vegas is trash. I think just because the men out here, they have so much accessibility to other women, right? So have you had any experience like that in Miami, or do you think it's actually better?
I don't know, man.
It's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. I feel like in Vegas, I don't know, because I honestly am just like very new to Miami, and I moved out there with the intention of like, I've always been in a relationship.
Right.
So I went out there with the intention of like being single and just doing me and kind of like coming up and doing something for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't given anyone a chance, to be honest. I can't really comment on that. I can comment in Vegas. I lived here for like 7 years, 7 years. And there's a lot of fuckboys here.
Yeah, a lot.
So many. But I feel like at the end of their fuckery, they're really dope people out here. Like you can find, the gem, or is it the diamond in the rough out here?
The diamond in the rough, yeah.
Yeah, you can find that guy out here, and they, you settle down and it's perfect. It's like, so, but I would never settle down here.
They're very few and far between,
yes,
though.
They are.
So,
but they're out here. This is allowed. I mean, everyone's really attractive. Everyone's really attractive in Miami too.
Right.
And you just can't trust those two attractive people.
No, you can't. I mean, I think that people have a stereotype about dating waitresses as well. So, like, really, what can we say? Because, yeah. So, and then I was wondering, so with Vegas auditions, we have a very intense audition process. And is Miami like that, or is it more like you should probably know somebody to try to get your foot in the door? So, like, if I wanted to move to Miami, at the end of all this to get a job once they open back up.
Miami's fucking dope. It's beautiful.
Like, what's some advice that you can give, or what do you feel is the best way to kind of get your foot in the door should people want to move out there and work in the nightlife industry out there?
So, a few tips. I would say definitely save up enough money, because the deposits out there I didn't think it was going to be that difficult, but like the deposits out there for getting a place is like 9-10 grand just for a deposit. And I thought they were crazy. I mean, but it's real life. So definitely like make sure you move out there with enough money saved. And then also you definitely need to know somebody out there, or somebody that can hook you up and it has already been confirmed to like set an interview or whatever, or fly out there in advance and get an interview and then get the job. Because I kind of went through the ringer. I was very lucky, but I also had gone to a few interviews where they never call you back. It was really just inconsistent. It was hard to get a hold of anybody.
Yeah.
It was very not corporate like Vegas is. Like
right.
Not very well put together, or no one was informed of anything. You just kind of had to weed yourself through it.
Right.
That's what I do love about Vegas. It's very corporate, and that was hard for me to get over in Miami.
Like transition to.
Yeah, like working at Live, I feel like for me, they really want you to just go in there and be your own person and have fun.
That's
and
good.
get your shit taken care of. That's all they want. They want you to be yourself. Like that is their end goal. So when I went there, I was very like corporate, and I was very the way my mannerisms and the way I presented the check and just like
server etiquette.
Everything. Yes, was very, very different than Miami. And so getting to transition to that is actually really hard to do. That was like one of my biggest struggles. And then right when I started to get comfortable and meet all the people that I work with and like start going out, COVID happened. I'm like, of fucking course. So,
of course.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you, and I'm glad that you had a more smoother transition. So, Well, thank you for coming on today. Hopefully we all get back up and running soon because I'd like to be back making the bag.
Yes.
Whoa. So today we were able to meet with the beautiful Ariana and pick her brain a little bit on the difference of Miami and Vegas nightlife. Stay tuned for my next episode on Bottle Girl Diaries. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at I am Cindy Nansiri, at Bottle Girl Diaries Official, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.
Bye.
Mwah.